Hey guys, welcome to another level 1 MCAT viewer question. So this question here was sent to me through Facebook. You could always send questions through Facebook or my just in the comment section below here. That'll be fine. Also subscribe to keep up with the latest content and when the live tutorials are. Alright, let's get started with this question. So what we've got here is we've got a triangle, and I don't know if you guys can see that question properly with the lighting, but basically this is what the question looks like. We've got AD, which equals to x plus 6, which is AD, and then we've got x plus 2, which is DC, and then we've got BD, which is x plus 1. And we've been given the area, so the area is equal to 3 times x plus 4 over 2, and we've got to find the height. So what we're looking for is the distance of BD. So let's have a look at this. We've got area of a triangle, which is equal to half times base times height. So the area, now we know what it is equal to. So we've got 3x plus 4 over 2 equals a half multiplied by the base, which is, now remember the base is actually the entire length of AC, which is this whole length here. So that means we've actually got x plus 6 plus x plus 2, and then now it's multiplied by the height, which is x plus 1. So what we're going to have is, the first thing we can get rid of is we can actually get rid of the 2's in the denominator. And the reason we can get rid of it is because if I expand the numerator on the left hand side, I'm going to get 3 times x, which is 3x, 3 times 4, which is 12, and that's divided by 2, which equals to, the only change I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this as, I've got x plus x, which is 2x, and then 6 plus 2, which equals to 8, multiplied by x plus 1, and the whole thing is divided by 2. So that's all I've done here. And because now we've got a fraction equals to another fraction, we can forget about we can actually cancel the 2 2's. And the reason we do that is because, think about it like this. If you have x over 2 equals y over 2, because we've got a fraction, one fraction equals to another fraction, we can cross multiply. But instead of just doing both, I'm just going to do the 2 from here, which means I'm going to get 2x over 2 equals y, and then you can kind of see that the 2 2's cancel out and you just get x equals to y. So that's what I'm going to do here. And because I've got one fraction equals to another fraction, and because the denominators are the same, then I have to say that the numerators are equal to each other. And so I just rewrite this as 3x plus 12 equals 2x plus 8 multiplied by x plus 1. So on the right hand side, I've got a quadratic now, so I need to expand that quadratic. So I've got 2x times x, which is 2x squared, 2x times 1, which is 2x, 8 times x, which is 8x, and then 8 times 1, which is 8. So simplifying the right hand side, I'm going to get 2x squared plus 10x and plus 8. Rearranging, so I've got 0 is equal to 2x squared plus 10x plus 8. And of course, this is now going to be minus 3x minus 12. So I've got 0 is equal to 2x squared. 10x and negative 3x is 7x. And then we've got 8 and negative 12, which equals to negative 4. So what we have is a quadratic with a value of greater than 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 2 times negative 4, which equals to negative 8. So I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to negative 8 and add up to positive 7. So just remember that this positive 7 is actually from here. And as for my two numbers, I know that it's going to be positive 8 times negative 1, and positive 8 plus negative 1 equals positive 7. So now I'm going to replace the 7x with 8 and negative 1. So I'm going to get 0 is equal to 2x squared plus 8x minus 1x minus 4. Then I'm going to differentiate it by parts. It's differentiated. Sorry, I'm just thinking about calculus at the moment. I'm going to factorize by parts. So we've got 2x as a common factor, which means I'm going to get x plus 4 And then looking at that right hand side of that green line, we've actually got -1 as a common factor, and we're going to get x plus 4. So now putting this together, if we actually say that x plus 4 is a common factor, we're going to get 0 is equal to x plus 4 multiplied by 2x minus 1. And remember that the 2x comes from here, minus 1 comes from there. So once we get this, we've got x plus 4 equals to 0, or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now x is equal to -4 in the first case, and in the second case we've got 2x equals to 1, which means x is equal to 1 over 2. Okay, now if we go back and have a look at the question actually asked, what is the height of the triangle ABC? So that's the green part we're looking at, which is x plus 1. So we've actually got two answers for x plus 1. So x plus 1, so we can actually say height equals x plus 1. If x equals -4, then height equals -3. So we have to kind of just say this is therefore not possible. And then if x equals to 1/2, then height equals 1 plus half is just 1.5. And so this is our final answer. So we just go, yeah, I mean, because we've actually said that x equals -4 is not possible. And so we've actually proved now that the height is actually 1.5 centimeters. Alright guys, that's basically it for this video here. As always, don't forget to like this video and share this video, and subscribe to keep up with the latest content. There should be some playlists popping up, guys. Check them out. A lot of revision material for you guys. Thank you for watching.